welcome to Gemstone Tarot, Thursday, 19th February 2026. I was going to say 2023 and 2027 went into 2026. Yeah. So, yesterday we talked about Aptronyms. Aptronyms, that's probably it, not Aptronyms. Aptronyms. And they gave, are these real ones? Okay. When 313,445 surnames in the, this is like research, in the General Medical Council's register were analysed in 2013, researchers found a greater correlation between name and medical specialism than chance alone could explain. Was Laura Ham designed for the deli counter? Perhaps not. But Doctor might have felt powerfully... But Doctor, that's a bad example, might have felt powerfully drawn towards the medical profession. Do you think that epigenetics, or whatever they call it, have anything to do with it? Like, if you're called Barbara Woodworker or something, and you're, you know, well, it doesn't work with women because women got married and changed their name a bit, but, you know, we're changing that now. But anyway, let's say you're Barry Woodworker, your dad was Barry Woodworker, your grandfather was Bob Woodworker. In other words, and then back in the day, the reason someone was called Woodworker is because they smacked wood for a living, like back in whenever it was. And then that name got carried, but so did the profession. That would be my, like, logical explanation for it. Anywho, Moon in Capricorn coming out. Right, let's have some examples. And I think, are these real? I think they're real. I hope they're real. Angel colon. Gastroenterologist. Brad Slaughter, meat manager. Christopher Koch, smuggler. Let's just put it that way. David Bird, ornithologist. David Dollar, economist. Douglas Hart, cardiologist. Obviously, put some in the comments if you have one. I think this is probably what the joke book was about, that I was telling you about, was this sort of thing. I think it's quite British humour to do this. It's kind of public school humour, really, to sort of, you know, play around with words to make funny things. Dr. Alexander Philpott, urologist. Ed Curry, chili pepper farmer. Iger Judge, Lord Chief Justice. John Blow, organist. Of course, you then get into the whole Seymour Butts, you know, did you used to do that in the 80s as well? That must have been such a pain in the arse. When we used to ring up and go, you know, can I speak to... Ours were usually quite awful, so I can't really say the one here, but you know what I mean. Has anyone seen, etc. For some reason, I still find them absolutely hilarious, even though they're not. Katie Vollinets, tennis player. Laura Ham, deli manager. Margaret Spellings, secretary for education. Robert Cashdollar, lobbyist. Sarah Blizzard, weather presenter. Scott Speed, racing driver. Usain Bolt, sprinter. Oh yeah, because it's Bolt. Bloody hell. Let me know your thoughts. Oh my god. Oh my god, I can't wait till the next one. Do you know what we've got next time? I love this book, by the way. If you want to find it, it's probably remainders, because all good books are. It's Joshua Blackburn. And I got it half price, and I would have paid full price if I'd have known how good it was. Aussie abbreviations. Flyman Rose. That's on the next one we'll do that. Oh, I love that. You Aussies are going to tell me loads more as well. I love Aussie abbreviations. Love them. Oh my god. And then we're also, I don't know how much we can include. We've got some stuff here about Barry Humphries, and I also loved Barry Humphries. Oh, God, it's just too good. Now, we're doing Frying and Bendy Rude. See if we can offset the TNA or whatever. Frying and Bendy Rude, Heart of the Fairy Oracle. And that one wants to come out. That's good. Someone's just parking a car. Shall we see who it is? Oh, what have they got? What have they got? Hang on. They got something. Oh, they're wearing a boiler suit. So it could be potentially very boring. Oh. They've got a boot full of... Oops. I hope I haven't done something weird there. They've got a boot full of, like, tools and accessories, but very tidy. So I'd definitely let them work on my house, because they look like the kind of people who are like, you know, paint splattered radio, but I've kept it working for years, that sort of thing. So somebody's having some work done. There we are. Somebody's having some work done. I wonder if it's sanding. So we are going to have as well, they're going to dig, of course they are, because it's been 5 minutes since they dug the road up. They're going to dig up all of our roads, because we all have lead pipes. Kept that quiet, didn't they? I know. So that's nice. Anyway, that explains a lot, says everybody. I think I want 5 of these. Okay. This is a Pisces season-y kind of a card. We've got the Dreaming, which is a lovely, lovely, lovely card. It's kind of along the lines of manifesting. You know, it has like a quite manifesting vibe to it. But it's also, if you look at the next card, we've got Queen of the Golden Bow, who has been knocking around the table a bit recently. She has been coming up. That and the Queen of Owls has been coming up as well. The Queen of the Golden Bow and the Queen of Owls, for me, are both like harbingers. Is that the right way to say it? We've got someone, we've got a mum and her kid, and she's got a very tightly packed rucksack. You know, like she's going hiking, but she's not hiking. So she must be, that's an incredibly organised parent. Yeah, there's this sense of bringing something, bringing some healing, bringing the dream to the table. This seems to be a bit of a thing at the moment. It's a nice thing as well. And I think Pisces season is about bringing dreams. You know, one of Pisces' rulers, and don't argue with me about this in the comments, because as you know probably, there aren't many things that I'm quite, what's the word? See, I can't even find the word for it. Definite. That's the word. About. I'm of a mind that Pisces is ruled by Neptune and Jupiter. And I know other people see it differently, but I don't. And I think that Neptune is a very interesting planet that I understand as a Pisces rising person. I understand it well. And I feel it's obviously quite nebulous, but it's also a planet that can actualise dreams if the rest of the stuff is there to kick it off. And I feel like, and I don't know what's happening with Neptune, and I'd love it if someone could tell me in the comments, but I can feel something is what I'm saying. It's recently, it did move, didn't it? Didn't it leave Pisces? I don't know if it'll be in the moon diary. I guess one of you can tell me in the comments. I'll just have a quick squinty poo and have a look whether... Yeah! There we are. Entered Aries on the 26th. So you've now got Saturn and Neptune, Aries. You're going to have a really interesting time, aren't you? Okay, yeah. That's interesting. So is Neptune, like, obviously not incredibly at home in Aries, but very activated? Because that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm getting here. I'm getting like the lovely blow-in of the Pisces dreaminess and the idealism, and this kind of prime mover of the number one with the Queen and the golden bow. It's like bringing something. You've got hopes, you've got your dreams, you've got your quite kind of creative, whatever it is that you want to do. It could be anything, but it's not something normal. It's something like, you know, that you may have dreamed about and maybe didn't even tell people about, that you long for, that you, it's a destiny, that kind of thing. And I feel like there's an activation of Neptune, and I feel like it's making it so that it could actually happen. And then we get that bad boy, which is the challenge. So when we get the challenge, it's a very interesting card, this one, because it's always personal. So this is your personal challenge. Whether you're a procrastinator, which is a very misunderstood art actually, whether you're a procrastinator, whether it's because you've been putting off whatever it is, whether you didn't want to come out of your comfort zone, whatever it is, it's personal to you, but you know what that is. And it's what's stopping you from getting there. And also the Lady of Leprechauns is here. And the Lady of Leprechauns, it can be many things. She's got like a mask in one hand, a crystal ball. I thought it was a cricket ball. What a strange symbolism. She's got a mask in one hand, cricket ball in the other hand, and a crystal ball. She can stand for when you're deluding yourself, or, you know, just BSing yourself a little bit. We all have our own version of that, by the way. No one escapes it. And then finally we have the question. I love this card. It's like it's a bit of a quest card. And there is a question. What is your quest? What is your quest? You're dreaming of something. The universe kind of wants to bring it to you. I'm never ever going to get this box out of the right hand corner. That's my quest. Come on. Yeah. So, dreaming of something, you've got just a fair wind here bringing it in for you. The challenge is whatever stops you doing it, the BS that you tell yourself, and then it leaves you with a question, which is kind of the beginning of your quest. Bloody exciting. Bloody exciting. Check out as well for this, that pick a card shadow reading that I did, which is freaking excellent and everyone must know. No, seriously, it really, really will help with the energies. Okay, and then for some reason the hero card just fell on the floor, so those of you that have stayed, that's your little treat. That's when you employ both masculine and feminine sides of yourself and actually the warrior within to achieve it. See you on the next one. Namaste.